I need to explain for you why it is impossible for you, let alone even a chiropractor, to actually adjust their own neck. It has to do with something that are called muscle spindles. Now, I'm not going to bore you with the neuroanatomy of all of this, but a muscle spindle, it's a type of nerve receptor that is present in a muscle. And if you stimulate the muscle, what its job is to do is it's to contract. In other words, it's to protect your body so that things do not tear. Now, when you're looking at the way that your body is built, let's say that you compare muscles in your shoulders or in the middle part of your back versus muscles that are going to be in the upper part of your neck here. In the upper part of the neck, there are 100 to 200 times as many of these receptors. And so, fantastic. They're going to be letting your brain know where your head is in open space so that you can maintain your balance. But it's also going to be trying to protect things here as much as they possibly can. So here is what the kicker and here's what the challenge is. Very often, you see, if people are doing this, they feel tight in their shoulders, just want to be rubbed like this, try to stretch themselves out like that. What you're actually feeling, you're feeling that there is something that is not right inside of your own body that's stuck, that's jammed and all that sort of stuff. So I would first and foremost, I would recommend that you try to do a few different kind of exercises, a few kind of stretches. This can either be, and you make sure you want to do it safely, but you can either look on YouTube. There's all kinds of different videos where people show, okay, this is how you may be able to gently get things released on your own. You may see a physiotherapist. But if you're doing these exercises and you're doing them safely, you're doing them gently, but the problem is still not fixing itself, odds are it's because there's something that's stuck in such a way that no amount of internal activity is going to do it. So you can try to do all of the stretches, and you can even try to, quote, crack your own neck, which I absolutely do not recommend. But here's the thing, is that if you try to consciously do these activities, these muscle spindles will activate. Even if you're trying not to do it, they're still going to activate. And what they're going to do is they're going to lock the muscles down in that injured area to prevent further injury, even if it's perceived as trying to be doing a good thing. So you can stretch and you can even click or manipulate your own neck. Even a chiropractor could try to click and manipulate their own neck. But what they're going to end up doing is they're going to end up moving the wrong spot, because those muscle spindles are going to tighten down, it's going to click, and it's going to release in a few of the lower spots in the neck. Usually a person's going to say, oh yeah, well, that feels so much better, for about 30 seconds, and then everything back up, but the tightens back up, and then the problem is just going to perpetual go in a circle like this. So what I am saying is that even if you are a chiropractor who knows what you're doing for other people, if you know how to adjust it, which way it needs to go, which one needs to go, and which ones do not need to go in any direction, the same problem exists. As if the chiropractor was to try to do this to their own neck, it's going to just tighten up the exact same way. So this is not a problem that any person is able to, quote, fix on their own. Even a chiropractor, if they have a neck issue, and trust me, as much as I would love to be able to say, oh yeah, I know exactly how to do this for my own self, I have to get care from somebody else. You wouldn't expect a heart surgeon to be able to do their own heart surgery if they ever needed it. They would have to go see another professional. It's the exact same thing when you're dealing with these different kinds of neck conditions. So, what do you do? First and foremost, if you've got a few different neck issues. Well, as I had said, first thing you do is you can try just some of these light stretches and exercises on your own and see, you know what, does the problem fix itself on its own? If not, then it means you're going to have to up the ante just a little bit. And one of the best people who's qualified to look at the details of the neck to find out what you do need, but also what you don't need, is going to be what's called an upper cervical chiropractor. An upper cervical chiropractor is somebody who's done some additional study in the relationship between the neck and between the nerve system, which is ultimately going to control, coordinate everything in your body so that you can be as healthy and functional as you want to be, enjoy the best quality life possible. So if you want to have a little bit more information about this, what I'd encourage you to do is go check out our website. Our website is atlashealth.com.au, where we've got all kinds of different articles, videos just like this one, and all kinds of additional information about the kinds of conditions that we may be able to help with. And then if you'd have any specific questions, we'd like to ask you to reach out to us at our practice, where we'd be happy to have a chat, answer any questions you may have, so that you can decide if care would be right for you. So we hope to hear from you, and we'll do the very best we can for you. My name is Dr. Jeffrey Hanna. I'm the upper cervical chiropractor here at Atlas Health, where we believe in hope, healing, and well-being from above, down, inside, and out.